Hey, what's going on? This has been a rough ride for the bodybuilding community. And George the Bull, man, I met him a couple times. Nicest guy ever, humble. What an impressive bodybuilder that guy was. And he's gone. I believe he was 37 years old, just came back to bodybuilding after a layoff, killing it, doing really, really well. And a lot of people are asking me what happened. And I've heard some news here and there, and I haven't confirmed anything. But apparently he died peacefully in his sleep. And yeah, it's a shock. Couple days out from Mr. Olympia, probably looking his best ever. Phenomenal specimen of an athlete. And I want to give this opportunity to talk about what's going on. And I don't want to make anybody upset, but there's something troubling. Is that we've lost John Meadows. We've lost Phil Hernan. Very similar outcomes, right? Very similar. Where they go to sleep and something happens to their heart and they don't wake up. So we need to ask ourselves, bodybuilders have been doing performance enhancing drugs for years. Bodybuilders have been taking diuretics for decades. Whereas Moonzer, other than that, who can we point to as actually passing away from diuretic use that we knew of? Like, very few. Yet to have all these heart issues, heart problems. What's changed in 2020 and 2021 that's making all these bodybuilders die? What's changed? What medical procedure is being done on a vast majority of the population that is causing this to happen? What's going on? I think we need answers. So one thing we do know about bodybuilders and athletes in general is that we have larger hearts. Athletes have larger hearts. I've yet to see a study comparing PED using athletes to natural athletes in their enlarged heart status, right? I've yet to see that data. And if it exists, I haven't seen it. Bodybuilders will also have, even older men like myself on HRT or TRT, will have thicker blood. And that's why we donate blood, because it helps to lower the hematocrit, right? So if a bodybuilder has an enlarged heart or thicker blood, and we've seen this happen a lot in people I haven't even mentioned, in European bodybuilders. Now, there are some things being mandated in Europe that aren't necessarily mandated here, so they're more widespread. And we've seen, I know of at least 3 or 4 European bodybuilders, presumably on some form of PED, who've had heart issues and who've passed away suddenly. So we need to wonder if there is some contraindication between something that's going on to a massive amount of the population, including bodybuilders, and bodybuilders' pre-existing conditions of being large, which will lead to having an enlarged heart, and also the athlete part. Athletes have bigger hearts, thicker blood. Something's really bothering me. And after seeing all these people that I know pass away and feeling the pain and the anguish that they're going through, I think we need a lot of answers. And I think we also need to pay more attention to our health and what we put into our bodies, whether it's something we take to get bigger, something we take for anti-aging, or something mandated by your job or the government. I think we need to be more cognizant of what it is we put into our bodies. I think we need to do research. And I think we need to weigh the risks. And that's why I tell these kids, don't take steroids. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Unless you're getting older, or you have a condition that your testosterone's lower, or you just want to get big as heck and win the Mr. Olympia. That's fine too. But just know that everything you do, every decision you make, whether it's to get in the car and drive, whether it's to go to a party, whether it's to take a government recommended substance to prevent something, whether it's to take steroids or PEDs to enhance your health if you're older, to enhance your performance, or if you're a bodybuilder to enhance your physique, or if you're an athlete to increase your performance, everything we do has risks. But I want you guys to think, what's changed in the last 2 years that have caused a handful, if not more, of Europeans and some of our most beloved people here to have heart conditions that we've never seen in the bodybuilding community before? I don't remember between the years of 1997 when I started lifting seriously when I was 17 years old. I mean, I lifted since I was 13, but I started going to Gold's Gym at 15, and 17, I was like, cool, I want to get huge. Till 2019, I don't remember any of this happening. What's changed? I think we all know. I just encourage you guys to take control of your health. Research everything you do. Listen to everybody, not just the experts. Do your own research and talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Know your medical history. My prayers go out to the family of not only George, but to everybody, including John, a close friend of mine, who's passed away. But this is not an anti-steroid video like everybody's going to be doing, because we've been doing steroids for years. This is a don't just blindly put something into your body because somebody or some company or somebody you work for or the government says you should. It might be right for you. It might not. I'm not a doctor. Talk to your doctor. Do your own research. But you only get one body, and you only get to live this life once. And if something negatively impacts your health or even ends your life, what good's having that bodybuilding trophy? What good is having that job if you're not alive, or if you're hurt and injured and can't work? Because this is YouTube, I'm very kind of abstract in how I'm presenting this. But I want you guys to think, what's changed? What has changed this year that's causing all these bodybuilders to die of stuff that we've been doing since the 60s, since the 70s, since probably before then? God bless. That's it. God bless. MTS Nutrition is known for the greatest whey protein ever created, but it's an isolate concentrate blend. So while it has very, very, very low lactose, it still has a little bit. And for people who want the most pure protein, just isolate, that might not work. Works for me, works for a lot of other people, might not work for some. Also, in contest prep and you don't have that many macros to work with, or when dieting, or if you just want something pretty much pure protein, you want an isolate. A lot of people don't know MTS Nutrition makes a whey protein isolate. Right now we have the vanilla in stock. This is the most delicious vanilla isolate you've ever tried. 1 scoop, 20 grams of protein, has 2 grams of carbs, 0 added sugar, 0 sugar, 1 gram of fat. That's it. 90 calories for 1 scoop, 20 grams of protein. Anyway, get it now. Available at tigerfitness.com. That's not a game.